So, Eddie Hearn has made his way back into the news again. Today, proclaiming that Anthony Joshua is really fighting Deontay Wilder in December. However, in big words or letters, however, that there's still some things they need to iron out. And I'm wanting to call Eddie Hearn for his cap, all right? And it just surprises me, especially with fighters like Regis Prograis, and the list is lengthy, okay? Of fighters that trust in Eddie Hearn, bro. I mean, this dude has been riding and dirty since bro. I know now what this is, 2023. I know since 2018 that Eddie Hearn he has a terrible reputation of lying and capping, and I'm gonna prove a lot of that today in this video. Now, let me get this out of the way. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff for your boy, you know what I'm saying? And make sure you share this video. This might be a long one. I'm really not sure. But it's a lot of information in my mind that I just got to get out, okay? So, with that being said, a lot of y'all may not fully process this information the way I'm going to present it, because it's a lot of things that I need to present the argument that Eddie Hearn is a capper, okay? And this thing it goes down a long, lengthy timeline of years, all right? So back in 2018, Eddie Hearn claimed that a $50 million offer was made to Deontay Wilder's team to stage the fight between his fighter Anthony Joshua and Wilder wasn't legitimate, right? However, Hearn came back and admitted that the offer was not only real, but then again he started citing all these different issues in the contracts and different stipulations that they need to come to terms with, like sending the contract over, making sure that the venue and all this stuff was correct, blah blah blah. But after Anthony Joshua went on record and said that, man, look, the $50 million, I'm about that bread, put it on the table and we can make the fight happen. This was Anthony Joshua said on IFL TV, you know what I'm saying, back in 2018. I'm quite sure this was before the Parker fight, right? So, you know, that's strike one with the captain, right? But he's also been criticized for changing his narratives and different things of that nature, right? What do I mean with that, right? When Wilder came out and put the $50 million on the table, right, to fight Joshua, Eddie Hearn came back with a counter offer saying something about offering him a flat fee of $12.5 million or something like that. Like, what? Like, how can you go from $50 million to $12.5 million? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that's just a crystal clear flag saying that you don't want to fight, bro. That you just throwing all this crazy nonsense out in the air, when it was Deontay Wilder and his team with Lou DiBella and all of them that were taking the risk, right? I believe that if it was a $50 million fight, right, Anthony Joshua wins, and if it was a big pay-per-view event, then let's say if the fight was to generate $100 million, then Anthony Joshua gets $100 million. But if the fight only generated $40 million, then guess what? Anthony Joshua is still contractually, liable for $50 million. That's exactly, call a cap on the situation, right? So, with all that being said, man, it's just so many different things, man. You know what I'm saying? So you can't believe a word that this man has said. You know what I mean? But considering the circumstances, right, of everything that we have on record with Eddie Hearn and his past cap and fiascos and different things of that nature, we can also point to the counter been two positive tests for clomiphene, right? Right? And this is recent evidence that we can put on the table to suggest that this dude is just a horrible person, bro. He might be a great promoter because he get people paid and stuff like that, bro. But he's literally done this over and over again has provided fighters the opportunity to still fight with positive drug tests. He did it with Chavez, okay? Right? You remember Chavez against Danny Jacobs when Wilder was crawling up his behind? And after agreeing to Wilder, right? It was crawling up Chavez's behind, and he refused to give the test, and then they temporarily suspended him for that test. And then what Eddie Hearn did, he took the fight from Vegas and put it in Arizona so it could still be staged. Now, good thing that Chavez was pulled off the stage in that fight. Good thing, because this is how Karma operates, and I'm willing to bet my bottom dollar if he pushes through the fight with Joshua and Deontay Wilder, Deontay Wilder out of Karma is going to knock Anthony Joshua smooth the F out whenever they fight. You know what I'm saying? If they fight, I'm still calling cap on it, right? But anyway, bro, as I'm continuing, right? Also, you know, Eddie Hearn's approach to counter Ben's positive VADA test results, right? It contradicts the statement in 2018 that he had about it, emphasizing the importance of drug testing in boxing, and but he still was behind Conor Ben making that fight with your boy, I forget, Chris Eubank Jr., right? So another thing was when Hearn contacted Conti. This is a whole big print up in a Guardian on a Guardian website about this, but just recently, right? And all this off the top of my head, bro. But when Eddie Hearn contacted Victor Conti about the steroid D-ball or something like that, he wanted information about that. But then Dylan White turned around and popped positive for D-ball, right? But then Eddie Hearn pushed Dylan White through with D-ball in the system to fight Oscar Rivas, right? That was back in 2019, okay? So it's not only that, right? But did y'all not know this information? That 30% of Eddie Hearn's fighters, 30 of them, 30% in the year of 2022, all pop positive, all had performance enhancement drugs in their system. 30. This is. Do you understand the significance behind that, right? So this is somebody who's just trash all the way around, bro. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, but this dude a Kappa, and he contradicts himself. Bro, I could go on and on and on and on about this, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad, considering the fact that this dude got a whole list of trash behind him, and he was still pushing that Conor Ben fight. He still got Conor Ben problems, bro. Regardless of what UCAD and VADA and all these other different agencies, this dude was still trying to push to make that fight happen. When he's going on record and said that he appreciates VADA and their contributions to the sport and different things of that nature, but then turn around and wanted Chavez Jr. to fight Danny Jacobs with a dirty urine analysis, and even put the fight in Arizona. So with all that being said, right, if he's willing to push through all of these loopholes, right, to put these drug cheats in the ring to make money, you mean to tell me that the biggest fight of I know of your promotional career is the Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua fight? Period. That's the biggest fight that everybody wants to see, and $50 million is on the table, and you deny that, but then you turn around and you put all your dirty fighters in a ring with people, and did it on multiple different occasions, and y'all supposed to expect us to believe anything that this fool said? Man, get out of here, man. I'm done with it.